I'm Junhao. Today I'll talk about minor changes of the Finalist update. For our customized rep workflow, our users will send some user query to LLM and it will go through prompt augmentation. Our LLM are using the Anthropic Cloud Tree Sonnet and it will determine which type of prompt user prompt type, whether it is a build a team type of prompt type, their player performance prompt type, and it will use its generative AI capabilities to predict which indices to enter. So it's more flexible. So when it enters the OpenSearch vector database, it is based on the most nearest k number to get the most optimal answers. So where we get all this data, we actually map all this raw JSON file given by Riot Games and we map into the S3 bucket, and it will go through sentence transformer into vector embedding and store into our vector database. So every data sets we are actually mapped using Riot Games raw data. We didn't use any web scraping. So for the additional prompts such as play stats, because we are not using web scraping, we decided to map ourselves. So the LLM, when being asked about play performance, it will refer back to the S3 to get the performance player stats to help into his LLM response, which will go through the prompt template to give the most optimal response. And our workflow is by far the most cost efficient workflow, and we did not use any fine tuning and web scraping method.
So hi, I'm Li Weng Hao. As mentioned by Junhao, we'll be using a RAG workflow. So I explain how this works. So LM determine is a building query. So you move on to LM. LM will predict the query, which is going to be game changer for in this case. Let's move on talk about this result. Female, 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 four female, and one male, which is aligned with our query. So we move on to try another prompt, which is this one. Why map should this composition show it. So we to ensure the accuracy, we store our conversation history and send it back to LM again. Okay, so here's the result. He recommended split heaven and blind, which is consists of 5 agents: Viper, Sova, Guide, and Race.
And Sage.
So you see, is it aligned? Race, Guide, Viper, Sage, and Sova.